background, so looks like Super Mario Bros. Galaxy is making, wow, quite a record at the box office. It's already made all this money, especially domestic and international. It's so impressive. And this movie is after open at the box office, obviously, this movie did get in a Rotten Tomatoes score, but the critic score, is so low. And, some people are really making fun of for who is enjoying this movie. So I did see some comment on Twitter on this movie. They're saying, I really like this movie. I enjoyed it fully. If you want to go ahead, judge me. I don't care. I like this movie. So when you see this kind of comment on online, it tells you that people who are fan of this movie, they're gonna like this no matter what people say. When I see some people are online, like Grace Randolph, she's saying that this movie may not hit $1 billion. Like, what? What are you talking about? This movie already is $378 million at total box office number. Okay, maybe it just fell a little short at the domestic, but international, this movie really picked up. And also this movie, I guess, made few million less than the first movie. But let's be honest, the first movie, Super Mario Bros., was highly anticipated, and that movie came out the time everyone was going theater, especially that time, especially the first movie was actually supported by a lot of Hispanic audience, right? Like now those Hispanic audience has shrink in a number for obvious reason. Of course, I also didn't see if I'm being honest, that was advertising for this Super Mario Bros. Galaxy movie. I think because this movie received kind of like a mix, like a review from the critic, I think Universal Picture, they did not advertise this movie that much. I didn't see it for myself. Other people may have seen, but this movie is still, it is like the overall box office, it is quite impressive. I do think personally this movie, it will make $1 billion easily at this point, especially when you hear the international market. This movie made more money than the last time because this has become more, I guess, known at international market than the first movie. Although the first movie was so impressive, if I'm being I remember back then when that movie came out, the first one, it made so much. I was like, oh wow, it was so beyond impressive, the first movie. Of course, this movie will not make, although it did made almost same. It makes sense that it will not make same as the first one. It was just like a record breaking, the first one. Although I personally did like the first movie, so I have not seen this one yet. I will be seeing it very soon. But I'm still excited. The only complaint I had personally, the first Super Mario Bros., I didn't know anything about this franchise. I have not played the game or nothing. But I feel like the first movie, the only complaint I had personally, just my personal opinion, is I really like Super Mario Bros. Their character, like Chris Pratt and Luigi, what is his name? I don't remember. But they had such a great chemistry on screen. But in the first movie, these two brothers, they got separated. They didn't had much screen time with each other. That I didn't personally like. I wish, because that movie focused too much on Bowser and the princess. It's mostly about princess, you know what I mean? Which I didn't like it that much, but still I did like overall. I thought that movie was quite entertaining, something you can see with your whole family. So this one is also some like that. So so I see this movie, it is, I guess end of the day, it did get a little less audience score from the audience. It is sitting on 89% on Rotten Tomato. The critic score, of course, it's rotten, but I feel like still this movie's overall box office, it is impressive. And some people are mad at this movie because obviously critic, they always feel this ignorant about audience. Overall, this movie may not be for everyone, but still people like this. I saw so many comments on Twitter. I found it quite funny that don't judge me if I like this movie. And I'm like, fan likes this movie, so who are we to say anything? That being said, of course, this movie, it is so impressive. Looks like it made a domestic, which is oh wow, so many screens. So overseas in 80 territories, more than 23,500 location and 54,000 screen. Part 2, it made 182 million, while obviously domestic it made 190. Like over the Wednesday to the Easter, it made like 130 over Friday through Sunday span. When it comes to, I guess, Super Mario Bros., yeah, obviously it didn't make as much as the, like, it's definitely made still quite a lot, so I wouldn't say anything, but still overall this movie, it is, I'm gonna say, like it's sitting on $372 million. Like it is so impressive, like beyond impressive. Yeah, so I thought overall this box office is like, this movie is hit no matter what people say, no matter what critics say or anything. So I'm actually personally not surprised at all, but yeah. So I hope this movie has more screen time for Super Mario Bros. Because the first movie they didn't have that much, especially two brothers working together and everything, which did bother me. So I hope in this movie they had more. So let me know in the comment, how is the second movie? If you have seen it, did you like it or not? And if you enjoyed this video, don't watch other videos on other topics. If you enjoyed this, please subscribe. Until I see you next time. Please take care.